all night. Oh, every night. What you doing, Sammy boy? Just chilling? Sue! Sue! Oh, there you are, Sue. You're already up here for stream. Okay. What'd you say? All right. Did you hear her mewing? Hi, yours. How you doing? Welcome. How's the sounds and the volumes? My voice versus music. All of that. How's it sounding? Good balance there, buddy? Nice sneezing. Actually, I should probably turn me down just a tad. There we go. Ba 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 ba. You can actually hear the music this time. Hey, I'm trying. Well, I'm looking more for a mix between the background noise and me noise. So if I'm a little too loud, please let me know because I can always adjust that from my end. I'm excited to try out the new system. After all, it is art night. Music could be a wee bit lower. Okay, give me a sec here. How's that? That's better? Okay, thank you. Appreciate it. I am still trying to figure out the nuances of everything. Hey, basketball, how you doing? We'll be going live shortly. Just getting a poll set up.
See your stream deck?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, every time I touch another program, it goes back to default.
That's what I meant. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
Told you. All of them should say none, except for that one that where it's clicked for make my default profile, right?
Okay, yeah. Yeah, because I'm just trying to set up the thing for the Freddychu, right?
Okay, open up something right now that would normally...
Oh, I'm already in it. It's not moving, so I think it's good. Thank you. I appreciate it, dear.
Okay. Don't forget you turn your cat cam off, actually. Zooms into my crotch.
Oh, it's on now.
Okay.
Be going live here in a sec, guys.
I'm just yanking her top off, so you know.
Oh my god.
Hey man, it's not my fault. You did not warn me that the mic was live, so I will make an ass of you.
I love you, dear. Ow!
Bye-bye.
Ah, hubbies. Possibly. Possibly. All right. Okay, so we are, guys, going to be starting off with, in this case, Freddy. Freddy did actually win my online polling, but please feel free to vote for your next one, because once we finish, we're going to go live. Yes, I don't know how to do it. Hi, guys. Yes, I don't know how to set up the poll to actually work properly in Twitch. I don't have access to it. I don't know the freaking command. Hey, if you want to set up a different poll, be my guest. Okay, how do I do it? Please tell me. Thank you, dear. I'd like it to go for a little bit, like half hour or an hour. What Freddychu to do next? And those are the names of the ones there. Because due to online social media, we are going to be doing Freddy Krueger from Nightmare on Elm Street. Freddychu. Hoorchu. Like Pikachu. There you go. Freddychu. There you go. Hello, everybody. Hi, it's me, Nick, from Nick the Stick Creations. Welcome, one and all, to my wonderful art night with my help of my lovely hubby, Averial. Yes, who's helping me out. Got a brand new setup, so everything's kind of cool. I'm kind of anxious to start things and see how they'll go. Give me a sec, though. I do need to fix a camera light. Give me one sec. There we go. That's better. There we go. That looks much better now. I don't have I've lit up, but it's not like this horrible glow. You can't get 7 options. Okay. Hmm. How many options can you get? Okay, so take out Hannibal Lecter and take out the Terrorizer for now. Please and thank you. $10-minute max duration. Okay, well then I'll have to get that set up later. I don't need it right now. All right, have to get later. All right, so as I said, to social media, the big one that came up was going to be Freddy Krueger for Nightmare on Elm Street. So, not sure if you guys know or not. Did a look. I'm starting to do some time lapse videos, and I did the time lapse video of Elvira. And when I posted it online, I tagged Cassandra Peterson, who is Elvira, who looks absolutely fabulous, guys. She looks like absolutely freaking amazing. And she actually put it on her Instagram for me. So I had like this little rush of, woo! It was kind of cool. So yeah. But we are going to continue working on the horror chews. So I posted through the different social feeds which horror chew would you like to see next, and Freddy won. So we're going to work on him. Give me a sec here. So we're going to bring out the light table because we're going to need it. I have so much more room on my desk now. Now that I've got the new setup done. I also changed a few things behind me, so I opened up the space here so that, the cats could actually, get in there. Give me a sec. I've fixed the light still. Content does not meet guidelines. Okie dokie. I'll have to take a look at that later, but whatever. There we go. I want to listen to my music. So how's everyone's weekend? Yes, I saw that. Thank you very, very much. I appreciate it. Give me a sec here, guys. That is a good thing. Did you like the D&D movie? I'm sorry, but it was actually a really good D&D movie. You get people that don't understand D&D, it's like, it's all over the place. It's like, dude, you don't understand. That's how a game goes. I'll switch over here to the drawing screen here. So here we are. We've got our little Freddy Krueger. So many things. I like the fact how they, got away by jumping into the gelatinous cube. That was funny. Oh yeah, it was like really D&D. I loved it. Okay, so I'm going to start off here first. I have done some inking on this already. Oh, Mr. Yep. I love how little Mr.'s grandson keeps going and it's like, yeah, what's going on? What's going on? Just, keeps smacking him around. Yes, this is the light screen. I have the light screen on because right now I got to do the background. So I'm going to start off with the background circle first. I'm just trying to think of what color to do. Because we're going to have the yellow and the burn for the skin. He's got that wonderful red-gray burn thing. Let's see, what would be a good color for the background? Maybe orange? Orange might work nicely. Because he's got the red and black. And we're going to have the skin kind of all burned out. Either that or like a brown. But I'm thinking, yeah, a nice orange. We're going to go with orange. I've made an executive decision. All right, time to pull up the markers. Did tell what area they were in when he saw Neverwinter. The fact that they had Neverwinter in there was pretty awesome. Ah, okay. Not talking, but yeah, sorry, I've got to switch over to get the markers. The fact that he knows his lore enough to know. Oh, come on. And the cameo by the D&D people cartoon, that was hilarious. Presto and all of them. Greybeard DM, eh? So the reason why I have this still in the light table is there's certain spots here that I don't want to line around. Namely being the circle and the clothing, like the striping on the clothing. So this is why I've got the light table here so I can see where I want it to go, but not actually, put a line around it. I'm beginning to think that this is a good call, the orange. But I think they did a really good job on it. And the unconventional use of magic items. That is most definitely someone playing. The Pikachu grin, yeah. But yeah, no, the fact that they use such the most unconventional ways of using magical items is 110% a D&D group. And the DM just like, you know what, fuck it, just roll with it. Give me a roll, let's see how it goes. The picture of spell failure, how he keeps, he's trying to get combined with it, getting his ass handed to him. You know, the best part is too, is they could always come up with new movies and it doesn't have to be the same actors. Because, well, it's D&D. I found it very enjoyable. When the trails first came, everyone was complaining about the wild shape thing. I mean, if you go by the rules, yes, you're not supposed to wild shape like that or that quite that often, blah, blah, blah. But honestly, it fucking works. I like it. honestly, it's kind of how I always envisioned a druid being able to do it anyway. But that's just me. Okay. So I'm actually, normally I wouldn't go on to this, but I want to do the striping on the shirt, at least for the red. Let's see here. Give me a sec, guys. Thieflings are different. Yes, they are. Very different. Which one do I want to use? So many choices. I think I'm going to stick with more of a try and true method. Why is it I can never find a color when I'm looking for it? There it is. So it's one of those, she asked the DM and the DM said, sure, yep. Some weird background type thing, yeah. Basically how it goes. Every time. Or that's where you get DM, like how Averial used to DM and he'd be like half asleep and he'd ask the next day, okay, what did we do? Remember those? Those were some whacked out campaigns. But yeah, if anybody's ever played D&D, it is such a true thing to D&D. I got this mixed up, but that's okay. I can fix it because the other color's black. Fix this part here in a sec. Right? Yeah, he has run many that way. Well, that's the whole thing about it. They're called house rules. They're core rules, and then there are house rules. Press your DM enough, you get some really cool house rules. Or if you piss your DM off enough, you get some things like a random dragon out of nowhere. There we go. Bribe the DM with food, gain 200 XPs. Yeah. I know. I like how they have, you know, the occasional tragic backstory, right? That they just throw the backstory in, right? Honestly, I think they did a really good go of it. And no, I'm not going to be keeping the light table on this the whole time, guys. The fun part's going to be making the defeating the big bad, of course. Okay. All right. Now, here comes the interesting part. Now we gotta do the red for the cheeks. Just trying for how I want to do this. Okay, where's my... Oh, there it is. Okay, I need a darker color for underneath. Oh, come on. How they got everyone out was nice. There we go. Okay. I think I'm at a point now I don't need the light table anymore. Give me a sec here, guys. Okay. I'm going to zoom this in just a little bit, I think. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now for the good parts. Now, let's start off with the melted Pikachu flesh. Okay. First things first, let's start off with the normal skin. So yeah, out of 5 stars, what would you give it? Out of 5, but 4.5. No regrets watching it. Literally, yes, it had some really good points. The whole potato thing, and then her with the halfling. Oh yeah, and I've had this magic item. Didn't know it was a magic item. I've literally just had this thing sitting around forever. Yeah, that lady does have a type. You are correct. Sorry, the coloring's off here slightly bit. Let me see if I can fix this up for you guys. It's about as good as we can get it. She does like her short people. This time I actually brought my eye drops up with me too, so if I have a problem, I can actually put my eye drops in. Ex's new love. They don't make her jealous yet. So how long are you staying? Yep. So this thing's good, but it was good while it lasted. Okay. Now I need the brown for the tail. Okay. This is where it's going to get interesting. It was sweet. It really was. It was really sweet. Okay. So I can either go with like a flesh color underneath, I think might be more interesting. Either flesh color or darker yellow. I'm thinking the flesh color, burned flesh, might look a little better. It would definitely stand out. What do you think, Sue? Flesh color or no flesh color? Just trying to picture here. Just give me a sec. Yeah, I think the flesh. We're going to go with the flesh. It's either I ruin this and I start all over again, or... So after we do still want to try and capture the essence of Freddy. All right. I mean, I think they did a really good job of it, and the actors and actresses really did pull it off. Hi, Sue. What you doing? All right. Yes, Sue, I know you're there. No. Yes, that was a hell of an enchantment he had on there, eh? But at least they showed a bard actually doing something bardish for once. That was the cool part. What? Fine. Cat is demanding biddies. Okay, I gotta give the cat some treats. All right. Here you go, Sue. Here you go, Sam. Loose, here you go. Here you go. Leave me alone. Here we go. Kitties. Big butt. I live big butts and I cannot fly. Crutchell so many times. That had to be a reinforced one. That's all I gotta say, man. That bastard had to have been reinforced. Okay, where is that? Any loot in a storm, eh? It's one of those ones that's worth watching again, you know? Okay, I think that looks pretty good for the ear. There it is. That's the one I want. You do know out there somewhere there is T&D players are going, but they did it in the movie. Why can't I? You know that's going to happen. Okay. That's not the one I want. I want this one. There, I think I figured out the right combination for these ears, which is good. Like for the burning. Right. Let's get the yellow here first. Get some blending in here. Okay. Now the scarring is what's going to make or break this one. How's your game going there, yours? I could just get my eyes to feel like they weren't drying out on me. Where's my E11? There it is. Cancel for today. Ladies had a wedding to go to on Friday. Needs a day or two to recover from that kind of thing. Okay, that's cool. Back down. Well, I'm happy you had a good time and enjoying D&D. Brother-in-law's wedding. Okay. Must have had a good time then. All right. How do the ears look? Oh, maybe the red's a little too intense around it. Freaky. Well, that's the word I'm looking for. So you think it looks freaky? Cool. You gotta have that. If the scar tissue isn't pronounced, it's just not the same. I mean, I debated. Looks like burn scars. Okay, good. Because I was debating going with like a darker yellow underneath, but if you said it looks like burn scars, thank you. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. All right. On to the face. Oh, did I mention the paper I like to use I'm officially out of? I've got no more of it. So I had to go through and product test some new papers to find out which one we'll be replacing. I had to order some more today. Took me forever to find a place that sells it in Canada. And it looks like that they no longer make 8.5 by 11 paper anymore. It turns out that they do 9 by 12. I don't know if it was just easier for them to do or what. Yes, it really does make a difference. The quality of your paper makes a huge difference. So I tried this one that was supposed to be a marker paper, and because it had what was it, Valium in it. Well, tell you this, it didn't absorb, the marker didn't absorb it at all. It just kind of sat on top, which means you couldn't blend it. It's great if you know you're just doing straight, straight colors and no blending or anything like that. Then it works great. But for blending, piece of shit. I tried the Strathmore marker and the Strathmore bristle. They weren't too bad, but the problem is the marker one was really thick, so it made it hard to see the image underneath. The marker was pretty decent in regards to like blending and all that, but the problem is it was kind of yellowish tone to the paper. It wasn't bright white. Which, you know, really does affect the drawing. You want that bright white to make the colors pop. People, everybody are, yes. That's a problem, is you get hooked on one thing and then all of a sudden something happens, boom, it's gone. You're like, and then you're stuck lurching in the wind, which is very frustrating. New Life and another company bought their stuff up and continue making it for years. Yeah. The cost of everything is just getting ridiculous. Like the paper I like, one, it's been discontinued, but even to try and find it before, it was like 30 bucks for like 30, 35, 40 bucks for a pad. Like, you gotta be kidding me. Yeah, well, that's just it. They cut corners. They change it, they cut corners. Oh, that's pretty good. Mine I got, I think it was for 15, managed to get for 15 bucks Canadian for 40 sheets, which for me is pretty decent. That expensive, huh? Problem is, it's the good stuff, right? You pay with, especially with paper, you do end up paying with what you get. We're like 50 bucks. Yeah, the problem is trying to find that balance, right? Between quality versus price. It's a never-ending battle. Oh, speaking about stuff, I designed a tattoo for someone. So if they get this, they will officially be the third person who has a piece of my artwork on their body. Now, if you're doing layer, yes. If you're doing that, like, it depends what you want to do with it, right? But if you're just learning and you're practicing, you don't want to practice on the good stuff. Hi, Sam. What you doing? Sam is lurking beneath me. Gets me a little worried. With some of the with the Pilot parallel pens. Oh, cool. But once you get the technique down for calligraphy, you could technically use anything. A nice chiseled marker still works too. If you get a quality marker. I guess it depends too on like what you want to do with it, right? How authentic you want to be. And I've always wanted to try one of those, what are they? The glass calligraphy pens. This is true. Just like this, like just with drawing and art, there are so many different ways to do things, right? Tell someone to draw a bird and you're going to get thousands of different birds. I have to admit, I'm kind of liking how this is turning out. But I am so picky about the materials I use for that exact reason. Then again, I've also been doing this for a while too, right? The cats are just running wild here. Is that a hunk of Lucifer you have? Sam has a hunk of Lucifer in his mouth. Obviously, he bit his butt. Sam is in shit disturber mode today. Sue is having none of it, though. What, shit disturber? What sounds like a pub name? You must be more specific. Hunk of Lucifer. Welcome, one and all, to the Hunk of Lucifer. Sorry, keep in mind, too, I've got a bit of a delay here that I've never been able to fully kill, which is frustrating as all hell, because technically I shouldn't have a delay. Do I even want to know what you two shits are up to? Well, this is an oddly appropriate song considering what I'm drawing right now. Don't fall asleep. Delays happen. Yes, this is true. So I have something that is called, we like to call it in our house, we call it the cloud. Essentially what it is, it's one of those large Sherpa blankets that you can actually wear. So when I was up visiting my mom, I have one that's a gray one that has cats on it, and it's a hoodie. It's really nice and warm. And I showed my mom, and my mom absolutely loved it. So I sent my sister one, which was like the over at my mom's shorts, so it actually came down to her ankles. Sent her what to give to her, and my mom absolutely loves it. I guess there's ears on it too. And she was like all in love with it. She's like, yay, now I can be a grumbly bear and no one can tell me anything about it. And it was blue with glow-in-the-dark stars. She was very, very happy for it. No, it's not easy trying to figure out where the shadows are going to lie in something like this. You want one of those human-sized dog beds? I heard those are really comfy. Like really, really comfy. Don't mind me. Just doing some blending here. It loves to lay on the floor if I have a bit of a cushioning. A little cushion for the pushing? For the tushin there? So you know what I like doing about these things is just seeing it come together. When Game Boy stretch it out on the floor. Nothing wrong with that. We have a pull-out couch that will extend to almost like a bed type thing downstairs. So when we're watching TV one night, I like to pull it out and just stretch my legs out. It is a nice couch. I'm not going to complain about that couch. It's a good couch. Almost done here. You know, that actually, now that I've got more of it colored in like this, I actually really like how that looks. Once I get the other stuff in here, it's gonna look awesome. There we go. I mean, I still have to add the black and stuff too. All right. Okay, keep in mind too, the coloring's off here. Let me show you something, okay? You see? No, you can't see through the green screen. It'll look different too. Keep in mind too, there's going to be the other stuff here too afterwards. We're not done yet. I think it actually is going to work once I get everything fixed up and finished. Like here right now, let's get the nose and that in, the black parts in. Trust in the Nikki. The Nikki is good. The Nikki is wise. Blah. Ah, don't want green. Grab the wrong freaking marker. What ones do I have here? I need the 5. I meant to grab a 5 and I grabbed a green instead. Do I have the 5 Oreo here? No, I do not have the 5 Oreo here. 1 minute! It's W5. No, I want C5. There's my C5. Okay. Ah! I'm getting used to being tethered. There we go. There we go. The news. Needs a little more shadow in there. All right, eyeball time. There we go. The eyes make it so much better. Gives it soul. I know you dropped one earlier, last week. By the way, rule number 1, you can always go darker. A lot harder to go lighter. There we go. Okay, this actually looks pretty good now. I really like the burned flesh. Actually, looks like his skin's been melting off, which is the look we were going for. Melted Pikachu. Well, it's okay. Nothing wrong with being proud of your work. I'm debating whether or not Fan Expo, I'll be either going as a person or as a vendor. But I'm debating whether or not I might go over to where the autograph people are. Is the one, the guy who does Shaggy, he was also in Scream, and see if I can get him to see either sign the Shaggy or the Scream Chew. So as I said, I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do. Come on, it'd be kind of cool if I could get the actors who played the characters to sign the horror chews. Either that or I put the horror cheese up for sale. I don't know. Once I'm finished all of these two, I'm also going to make a compilation drawing of all 13 in the same drawing. Like a master print, if you will. What would be neat? I've been babbling for a bit, and we have the time delay. Somebody. Somebody to love me. Somebody to love me. Somebody to love me. Getting the actress to sign them, yeah. I have no doubt Cassandra Peterson would love hers. I mean, given the fact that she's already, you know, kind of liked it, more than liked it on Insta, which was awesome, by the way. Give me a sec here. Sorry, give me a sec here. All right. Michael Myers one I've got here is pretty funny because I got the Michael Myers face mask. By the way, do you know the story about the face mask for Michael Myers from the Halloween? It's actually William Shatner's face. It was a Halloween mask for William Shatner's. And they just peeled out the face. Needless to say, William Shatner is not too thrilled with that. When I found that bit of trivia, it was kind of funny. And if you look at it, you can actually see it when you look at it. Sucking his face scares the hell out of you. It's hilarious. I have to do some of these off stream, either that or I'm gonna have to do more streams because I got a lot of these to do, and technically I gotta have these. If I do get in, I have to have them done by the end of the month. His singing is even worse. I know. It's kind of his ego went over his head. His ego really did get the better of him. Although he learned pretty quickly not to diss his fans, though. Supposedly he's better than he was in the past. mean, there are certain people, you know, I would just like to meet. Hamilton Comic Con, they've got the guy from The New Guy. He was also in Supernatural. He's the one actor with the big nose. I like him. He's going to be there. Takei? Who's Takei? Sorry, you're going to have to... You know me, I'm terrible with names. Ah, the original Sulu, yes. Sulu went on and did some pretty awesome stuff, man. See, now I know exactly who you're talking about. Really happy I went with the thin lines around the scars, because now you can barely see the lines, which is awesome. Oh, yes. He had to be the first person... Well, actually, technically he wasn't. There's actually... Someone's kid actually went up into space as a legitimate astronaut. Oh, did you hear that they're offering, you know, like the exuberant price for trips up in space and back again? And I love the meme is like, it's a round trip ticket, right? Not just one way. Oh God. I don't follow the bastard. I had to actually go and block his thing on Twitter because he has it going out to everybody. It's like, yeah, I don't care what Elon Musk has to say. And he keeps fucking up Twitter. And now he's pissed because there's this new one that's out there that, you know, direct competition with him now because he's fucked it up so bad. Which I think is absolutely freaking hilarious. Although I'm not going on Threads. I have too many social media platforms right now and a hard enough time with them, so... Hi, Sam. This one reminds me of Armageddon, the movie. Whole drag queens or pedos thing. Ugh. To quote a meme that I saw, I will fear drag queens when one goes into school with, you know, a book or something smart, you know, kills like 8 kids. Me a sec here, I put some eye drops in. Oh, come on. There's some of the nicest freaking people out there. He's just upset because he doesn't look good in drag. Hey, personally, I'm on the thing. If you like it, you want to wear it, go for it, man. If you look fabulous, go look fabulous. I don't care if it's a dress. Okay, now the eyes are burning. Ah! They burn. Burns. Continue typing. I'll read it in a sec. Every time charges someone with molesting a kid or whatnot, they post, huh? Not drag queen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Totally up for that. I can see that. Oh. Okay, I'll work on the hat next. Oh my god, my eyes are burning. Ah! The fire! They burn of the fire of 1,000 suns! Oh, yep. Completely and totally, I understand that. Alright, time for the hat. And of course, I need ink. Okay, W3, give me a sec. 5, 7. W1, 3. There it is, the 3. Oh yeah. Don't mind me, guys. I'm just filling up. Some ink. Hey, Fox, how you doing? Welcome. I missed you. How's the volumes, by the way? Hopefully they're okay. And do you like my Freddychu? Freddychu. Nightmare on Elm Street. I call them horror chews. Horror Pikachus. Horror chew. You didn't hear? You can't hear me? Okay, did something happen to my volumes? Did they completely and totally crap out again? Said, hi, how are you? Missed you. Don't forget, I got this stupid delay. Oh, just not here. Oh, okay. I asked how the volumes were. Sorry, it didn't help. I was actually aimed away from my lovely new mic when I said that. It's okay. Good. All right. I'm a little paranoid. I just want to make sure it's, right. And, proper sounds and whatnot. I get used to being tethered so I can listen to my music. Although I just realized I may be able to actually get the jukebox going again, guys. These guys can select songs for me. I was trying to figure that out because that'd be cool. I miss doing that. So how have things been for you, my darling? Enjoying your time off from school? Are you almost finished? I know you'd probably be done your for the summer, but are you almost finished? Better than it has been? Okay. Well, if you want to vent, then Nikki is here. And Nikki is open to venting. Like another year or two. Okay. How's your streaming been going too, by the way? Sorry I haven't been able to make it, but I get like stuck these stupid work hours. Sorry, don't mind me. I am looking for a marker. Been having fun streaming. Hey, Shaker, how you doing? Well, I'm happy you're having fun with your streaming. Long time no see there, buddy. Oh, your boyfriend broke up last month. Aw. I'm sorry to hear that. I mean, hopefully you enjoyed it while it lasted. And you'll find Mr. Awesome, I'm sure of it. Still friends, but he just wasn't ready. Well, fair enough. Earlier, we were talking about the Dungeons and Dragons movie. Anybody else here see it? Yes, I have no doubt it would hurt. Heartbreak always hurts. But not doing good, just getting over COVID for a second time. Jesus, man, you are not having luck with that COVID. Dang again down the line. Well, you never know, leave it open. May or may not work. But at least it's open. And hopefully, Shaker, this wasn't as bad as the first time. Hopefully it wasn't. Today and stressed with school. Understandable. I mean, it can be a lot of pressure. I think his problem is where he's getting it from work. Month by like me. Use me. I'm never gonna find that again. Yes, you will. Give it time, my dear. I speak from the age of wisdom. It was not as bad as the first time, though. Still rough, though. Yeah. But they say the pandemic is officially over now. Ooh, Barracuda. I like this one. Nope, not over. Yep, definitely not. We don't get back. There's no point me dating. When men can give me that. Just keep yourself open to the possibility. You never know what's going to be around the corner, my dear. Hard not to lecture about each infection raises the risk of a permanent disability. It does. Oh, Barracuda. Oh, come on, you fucking thing. You know it's my fingerprint. Okay. There we go. I'm liking how this hat's turning out. Empathy, compassion, brain setters turns you into asshole plague monkey. I don't know, man. I know some people who haven't gotten the plague and are still like that. Okay. I'm liking him so far. Okay. Now to get down to the gray. I live with a couple. I mean, there's the human ones and then there are the animal ones. I mean, cats are generally in the asshole category right from the get-go. But I'm really hoping that you're feeling better now, Shaker. And that the worst of it is over for you, my friend. I mean, if you're calling cats assholes, I mean, technically I live with 3. We weren't thinking about the cats. Certain winged elf, were we? Well, to everybody out there who's not feeling tip-top 100%, you guys are awesome. Don't forget that. Totally possum. Haha! See, kind of fixing this. Harley's dad's in the hospital. Ooh, aneurysms, not good. I've lost friends to that. And yes, guys, I'm doing my best to keep up with all of your conversations. So I appreciate your patience. Well, that's good they were able to fix it, so means they caught it in time. That's good. All right, what do we think of this arm and the sweater, guys? Nobody told her. Wow, ooh, that's harsh. All right, guys, I'm going to be right back. I just need to get myself a drink. Back. Hi, guys, I'm back. But yeah, man, that's brutal. I found out when my dad passed away on the day of the funeral, and I couldn't get out of work on time to go because it was up north. But he did pass quite suddenly, and it kind of threw everyone for a shock. So I really don't blame them, and it turned out for the best because then I was able to go up there and help Mom. All I can think of is the animal doing this. Mama! You ever heard the Muppets do that? Yeah, it's quite funny. I think there's a canker in there. Ugh, anyhow. Gotta love Queen. Queen is awesome. I think I'm going to take a break from the sweater. Actually, I better finish the sweater while I remember what I'm doing with the sweater first, because sometimes it's easy to forget what you're doing. I used to hate this song too. The Bohemian Rhapsody. I thank Wayne's World for that particular trauma. He's just a poor boy from a poor family. I love Queen. Queen is awesome. Queen has always been awesome. Okay. That's okay. Give the puppy scritches. Oh, by the way, you know I've got a new puppy, right? I've got 2 puppies now. They're fox. Been a while since you've been on here, so I don't know if you know I got another puppy. I have Zeus and Leia. Okay, wasn't sure. She's a sweetie. Where am I going to find a I got 3 kitties. I don't need another kitty. I mean, we've got Sam right over here just chilling. Oh, wait a minute. The kitty cam's not on. There we go. See, Sam right over here just a chilling. I think I'm at my cat maximum right now, to be perfectly honest with you, my dear. But you can't stop the cat distribution center. Well, a certain point in life, you start to collect cats. It's called many paws. Get it? Many paws? What? I thought it was funny. Some people have no sense of humor. At all. I have found many a cat. Also had many a cat rehomed to me. Sue's a rehome that was supposed to be temporary and became a permanent. Sam, we actually went out and got from a cat rescue. And Luce, I literally picked up off the street. I tell you, his owners came back 2 years later looking for him. And the neighbor goes, yeah, no, you're not getting that cat back. 2 years later, the guy comes looking for his cat. Yes, Delirium, you helped us rehome, so thank you. I appreciate that. That was just not working. She was not happy at our place, but she did give us some wonderful kitties. Millie, Meryl, Bert. This cat just like let out again. Fuck, yeah. No. At this point, we already had him microchipped. We've had him fixed. He's been shots. Yeah. Yes, Delirium was an extremely tiny kitty. I was the only one she liked. We're getting there, guys. He's looking pretty good. Yeah, no, the neighbors pretty much told the guy off too. Minx was a great cat. Minx was an awesome cat. Okay, I believe he wears black pants. Or dark gray. We're gonna go with the dark gray. Ripley and Gordon Gideon was his sons. He fathered a lot of cats. Unfortunately, the line has died off. But they were a great lineage. Got some really great kitties. But yeah, Millie definitely got the tiny gene from Delirium. She was really small. She's sweet as a shit, though. You gotta stay with your roommate decided to be a dick. Yeah. But I had Millie from the day she was born. So guys, does this look like Freddy Krueger yet? Do. Never seen Pikachu in pants. I still get darken up some of this here. Not quite ready yet. They need to be a little darker. But right now, I'm going to take a quick pause because the shadows. Okay, I need my cool 9. This is not, pants aren't dark enough. Pants need to be darker. Ooh, white snake. This is a good song. Wasting no more time, 'cause here I go again. Go again. There we go, that looks better. Trying to figure out what color the boots are. The brown boots. They are brown boots. Okay, I'm good with brown boots just for contrast here. One sec, guys. Almost finished coloring. You know what's funny? The amount of ridiculous detail I put into these chibis when the whole concept of chibi is supposed to be simplification. So you gotta appreciate the irony in this, right? There. All right, let's deepen some of these shadows. Remember I said you can always darken, you can never lighten. Lightning's harder. There we go. That looks better. Definitely need more of a shadow up here. This always freaks me out when I go to do this part. There, that looks better. There, that's looking much better. Shadows really, really do help with this, with stuff. So, okay. So I think I'm done for the most part the primary colors on here. Now we're going to start doing highlights and inking. And this is where how you were saying, you know, the orange may not have been a good color choice. This is where we're going to start seeing some of this here. This is where I'm going to start separating it. So hopefully this will work itself all out in the meantime. Let's start with some highlights first. Sorry, it needs that little sparkle on the ends of the blades. Oh, this is a good song to rock out too. Not going to be a whole lot of highlighting on here per se. Just given, you know, it's a horror piece, right? Okay. Okay. Don't know what it is about this final inking that always seems to just really bring a piece together. Okay. What you doing, Sammy boy? I have a Sam going around me. I think he's trying to give me the hint that he wants some biddies. I don't know, guys. Should we cave and give Sam some biddies? Or not? He's being very passive-aggressive about it. Orange does to me, but I'm no expert. Well, they said wait till I'm finished. Gotta remember to keep my freaking hand off the drawing itself. I'll make that hand stand out a little bit more. I'm getting some pretty good tunage today. Ooh. I'm afraid I might have to start moving over to like gel from eye drops. I don't know. These dry eyes are so annoying. Almost done. Now keep in mind too that the orange is actually lighter on the original drawing than what you're seeing on the screen. Okay. All right, so Varial, if you're around, can you post the poll for me? Because now we have to decide what the next horror chew is going to be. All right, guys, what do you think about our lovely Freddychu? I try and correct it, but it's the software that's corrupting it at this point. Okay. So I think it's safe to say Freddy here is done. The burning really does look fairly decent, so I can't complain. I think this is good enough for me to sign this bad boy. And there we go. All right, so this makes 5 that I've done, and we're doing 13, so I have another 8 to go. That's true. Well, I mean, if we take a look at the previous ones, give me a sec here. So the previous ones we've got Scream Chew. Let me just zoom this one out a bit. So there was Scream Chew. Then, of course, we have Vera Chew. Penny Chew. And then, of course, we have Saw Chew. So, like I said, we're getting there. All the others are sketched out, so now I guess it's just a matter of time of figuring out which one we want to do. So I'm going to open up the polls, guys. and get you guys to vote. So it's exclamation mark poll and with the number. Now keep in mind, this one starts from 0 on this spot, okay? So we got Samara from The Ring, Annabelle, Chucky, Jason, Michael Myers, Terrorizer, Pinhead, and Hannibal Lecter left to do. So here are your options. So 0 for Samara, 1 for Annabelle, 2 for Chucky, 3 for Jason, 4 for Michael Myers, 5 for the Terrorizer, 6 for Pinhead, and 7 for Hannibal Lecter. As the next one we are going to start. Oh, we got Terrorizer. Oh. As I said, feel free to vote for the next one, guys. Oh, thank you, best part of your workday. I appreciate that. Thank you very much for the follow, which means my kitties get bitties, literally. Bits and stuff like that result in kitty treats. And they are already waiting in anticipation. This is Lucifer. This lovely lass behind me, this is Sue. So she of course gets fed first because she's the queen. There you go. There you go, Luce. Here you go, buddy. And then over here is Sam, who's just lounging there, so I'll toss Sam a couple. Thank you very much for the follow. By the way, feel free to vote on which the next horror chew I am going to be doing. Sorry, excuse me here for a minute. There we go. If you guys want to see roughly what I have started for each of them, I'd be happy to show you. Oh, cat's all left. Oh, he's over here. There we go. You can watch him for a bit. He's like just right behind me, so. Oh, come on, guys. Please vote. Vote for your next horror chew. 0 for Samara from The Ring, 1 for Annabelle, 2 for Chucky, 3 for Jason, 4 for Michael Myers, 5 for the Terrorizer, 6 for Pinhead, and 7 for Hannibal Lecter. Caught you before the end. Super excited to catch you. Ooh, is this the person I think it is from work? I'm still going for a little bit, so yes. But now we gotta vote on the next one. All right. Ooh. All right. Now we've got another one for Chucky. All right. You're gonna vote? You're gonna vote, Workday? Come on, guys. Feel free. Please vote. So it's just exclamation mark vote and the number you want. Now, keep in mind, some of these are not fully inked because there's parts like I had on here where I don't want lines around them. Okay, so this is going to be Michael Myers. This is Michael Chu. Now, as I said, they don't look too hot right now because they're not fully colored in or anything. We got the Terrorizer. This would be Annabelle. This one is, of course, Hannibal Lecter. Reese. This is Chucky. This is Samara. Then we've got Jason. And then, of course, we got Pinhead. So these are your choices, people. Pick a choice for the next one to get colored in. So once again, Pinhead, Jason, back, Samara, Chucky. Oh my God, it's Chucky. Hannibal Lecter, Annabelle, Terrorizer, Michael Myers. Of course, we just finished Freddy. So if you like Annabelle, you can vote for Annabelle. Annabelle is number 1. It'd be exclamation mark vote 1 if you wanted Annabelle. Let's set these over here for now. Four or 1. Ooh. Michael Myers or Annabelle. You can always flip a coin. By the way, anybody else who's here, please feel free to vote. But yes, he can come off the backing now. I'll give you an idea how the pencil sketch looks next to the actual drawing. All right, place your vote. So exclamation mark, vote. And then you want number 1 for Annabelle. Another one bites my nuts. Another one bites my nuts. And another one's gone, and another one's gone. Another one bites nuts. No, you need to put a space between it. Exclamation mark, vote, space, then your number, my dear. Didn't count. Haha, this one's going to be fun to scan in. There you go. Woohoo! Okay, guys. I still don't have a decisive winner yet. Come on, guys. Still do not have a decisive winner as to who we're going to do. Right now is a 3-way tie between Pinhead, Chucky, and Annabelle. Although, I'll be honest, if I was to get someone to sign Chucky, it would have to be Mark Hamill. Just because everybody else is going to be going up to him with Star Wars stuff. It would just be funny to do something completely different for him and go, hey, you want to sign this Pikachu Chucky? You know, it's the little things in life. Ugh, sorry. Trying not to yawn my ass off here. All right. Oh, either that or I may end the stream early. I don't know. Though I am going to have to do some of these offline. Only because I got a lot to do in a short period of time. I still have to finish writing out my stupid, bloody, scary tale stories, too. Turns out that the dictation did not work well. That's okay. I got 3 of the stories done. I just have a lot more to go. Ugh, starting to do the yawn thing again. Meanwhile, start putting this stuff away while I wait. Still time to vote. I'm getting tired of looking for all this stuff, so I'm just going to organize my markers while I wait. Hopefully you guys will have all been sleeping well, have a good night, all that fun stuff. I think people are fading just like me. That's okay. As I said, I'm going to get everything straightened out here. I will be posting to social media again, so if we don't come up with a decisive answer here, I will be doing it later. Yeah, this is blue. Don't mind me, I'm just talking to myself. Which ironically is what a lot of streamers do, is they just spend a lot of time talking to themselves. Bedtime beauty. No problem. First time on Twitch, had great space. No problem. Well, thank you very much for dropping by. I really appreciate it. I hope things will get better on my channel eventually. But I'm enjoying what I have. I mean, this turned out really good this time. Sometimes you need expert opinions, yes. See, I took all these out and put them in my to-go boxes because I use this for conventions. And I still haven't put them out yet, so they're all mixed up all over the place. So this here just kind of helps. Most of these are going to be my earth tones and blues. I'll grab all the blues I can right now. Like, to give you an example here. These are all my blues. Actually, yes, I'm going to put blue greens over here because I got blues. Also, trying to remember how I sorted these is kind of the fun part. But having them sorted out by at least color grouping makes it easier for me to find, and I don't spend as much time going, where the fuck is it? As you see me doing in the stream, I did a lot of where the fuck is my pen marker color. I have a lot of the browns to do. Okay, greens, blue greens, 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 blue greens. I have a feeling I didn't have the blue greens in here because I cannot fit all this in here. Pretty sure the blue greens in with the blues. I screw it. I'm mixing between the two. Okay, maybe I had the pinks and the purples together. I got a lot of blue greens. And there goes the marker. The worst part is I'm going to try and get this all figured out, and the next time I'm going to mess it all up again, and then we have no idea how it goes back together. Just to watch, wait, and see. That's how it's going to work. That's how it always works. Go. Okay, those are my blue greens. Okay, that's close enough. They're roughly in the right spots I need. Okay, you know what, guys? I think I'm just going to call it a thing because, well, kind of got this overall. It was a three-way tie. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to call it a night. And then what will happen is keep it on my social feeds. I will take into account the voting from tonight. And start on the next one to work on. Probably gonna do some of the other ones though while I'm offline. But yeah, we'll get them posted as well. All right, guys. So we're gonna call it a night. Thank you guys very much for joining. Hopefully things were a lot more smoother this time than before. But yeah, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. We'll be doing a game again on Friday. Let me know what game you guys want me to play. If you guys want me to play some more of the Zero Dawn, or if you guys want me to do some more Diablo, let me know. And I hope you guys have a wonderful day. All right, night, guys.